What's up, everybody? Hold on, the volume is going to be really loud. I was recording yesterday. Hope everybody's doing well. I am EP, but we're here. Today is the last stream for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm feeling a sense of, well, I'm just ready to be done. I'm ready to be over. We don't really have any straight quests right now, other than gaining intelligence, or knowledge, sorry. Intelligence is what I need, knowledge is what Cassandra needs. So that's what we're gonna do here. So we're just gonna roam around and hit every POI that I can, and hunt for knowledge. Yeah. We have a couple of other quests too. We do have one side quest up near the center. We'll take care of that in a little bit. But right now we're just gonna kind of chillax. I figured starting with the quarry was gonna be a decent little spot. But yeah, today is the final stream for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It is. We're gonna wrap her up today, and in a sense of there's like a sense of like, you know, I'm excited for this at the same time. In the other hand, it's kind of one of those things where it's just like, damn, but really 26 streams later, like we're finally here. Like, see, what I don't get, and this is one thing I'm fucking sick of with this game. How did you not scan this, but you scanned all these other guys around you, but you did not scan the one dude sitting there? Mr. Fitzer, what's up, bud? Yeah. Being cute. He was driving me insane last night. I love my cat, but I can't with him cleaning himself as loudly as he can the moment I lay down for bed. It's like, brother, I don't want to hear. Like, dude, I'm trying to sleep. Stop it. Oh. Singing a song of your people. Hello, buddy. Hey. Hey. What's that? I was trying to get some cuddle time with you this morning, but you were being a butthead. I know. You're crunchy. Like some peanut butter. Like I said, I'm looking forward to being done with Assassin's Creed here, and moving on to some new stuff. Not because I think Assassin's Creed is bad. It's just the fact that we've been playing this a lot. Damn it! They seem to get away from me. Come on. Try to lure the commander, dude. Surprise, nerd! Oh my gosh, she almost didn't do it. Alright, one of our biggest threats has been eliminated. I was like, hold the button, dude. She was not cooperating. I was about to say, oh, dude, this is it. Like, I'm screwed. She's gonna fumble it. I'm gonna have to do a big fight. Come on, look, I'm freshly awake. Like, let's not fumble me that bad.
Who's doing that?
I don't know. It's a weird bird, bro. Generally speaking, though, I have really enjoyed this game. This DLC has been kind of a major letdown for me. I've not been biggest fan of this DLC in particular. that's fine. And it just stems from my overall gripe with Assassin's Creed Odyssey and the fact that I think that the writing for this game is very below average, especially for an Assassin's Creed game. I think that this game is not well written, so it kind of makes me sad, because I feel like there's some really strong plot points. It's just not well executed. So that and like the level scaling for this DLC like really sort of just didn't do it for me. For some reason, everything just got so much harder. They introduced like insanely difficult enemies. And I feel like that's in an effort because, like, oh, hey, we've given you all these skill points. Yeah, that doesn't really matter too much. I feel like unless you're running some, like, super broken build with all of, like, a bunch of stuff, like, I don't understand. I don't know. It's a weird game. As I said, my opinion is that I don't think this DLC is very good. I feel like it was, has fallen flat. I missed the chest, but I just popped that, so I think I'm gonna hang out for a second, see if anybody shows up that I didn't have marked, because my track record is usually I hit these, and then 2 or 3 guards will show up out of nowhere. It's like, where did you come from? The other captain is separating from the rest of the guys, though, so I think I might actually have an opportunity here to take down the captain, like, quietly. Let's see where he's going. So you just kind of hang out over there. That's fine, actually. Just hang out. Just hang out. Don't think. Like, I swear, when we were streaming this on Friday, I swear that I could almost, like, 100% kill those guys with my assassination. Like, I think they were left with, like, maybe 5% health. But now, all of a sudden, it feels like I'm doing less damage. Even though I have a bunch of stats boosted for damage and all this other stuff. It's just, I don't know. This game's very inconsistent. No, I'll give a final thought since we finished the DLC. I'll give my overall kind of thoughts and opinions on the game. Straka's up there. Could save that tower for last. Well, the 2 towers. I could probably, because I have 1 more treasure, the Ostraka, and then I have the 2 torches, which I could very easily, I think, take those out with my guided arrow. I think that might be the best bet. There's a lot of guys down there. Unfortunately, there's a guy right there. Guess I'm gonna put a little bit of pep in my step right now because I feel like the longer I linger, the higher chances of me being spotted and this turning into a whole horrendous affair continues. Gotta craft some more arrows too. Alright, for our first POI, that was really good. It's really good for me. again, when you set up, you have decent enemies set up, they're positioned well, it makes life easier. We're also going to pop over there. We're going to hit this. We're going to shoot over there. And I think we're going to just follow this outside ring, and we're just going to kind of do a big old swirly swirl and hit all the POIs on the way in. There is 3 POIs outside of the city. So there's 1 at the top and 2 at the bottom here. So we will do those. I'm just going to craft some arrows real quick. Very good. And I don't really particularly care about the rest of my equipment. All my gear's at level 75 right now, so. It's just too dang expensive to keep constantly upgrading. I think I'll climb up this outside pillar here. I don't know if this will help me. Probably not, as I've learned repeatedly from Atlantis here, is the architecture does not like being climbed. The architecture does, under no circumstances, does it like being climbed. Alright. Well. There should be a pull mark here. Correct? Unless... this isn't a fort. But there is 2 knowledge increases here, so what we're going to do is we're going to rest until nightfall. So that way it's I can be a little bit sneakier.
I should try to stay out of sight.
That was really random. Well, you guys don't have pre-lit torches in your pockets? Unprepared. I like how he has to get a torch to stand in this well-lit area. I think that's very funny. Okay. This area doesn't look like it's going to be too bad, honestly. Everybody's pretty well spread out. I'm not too terribly concerned. Really, instead of putting additional assassin damage on my boots, which, I mean, I did for a very good reason, I should have put the crouched movement speed, which is also really good on the boots, because... Dang. Still got him, but boy howdy, he was not as close to that edge as I was hoping he was going to be. That guy was chilling. He's like... He was staring out over the city, feeling romantical. I'm risking it for the biscuit. Dude, biscuit and some jam, bro. It's one of my favorite. There's 2 guards like warped inside of each other up there.
Sounds human. Better check it out.
You should come and check it out. Yoink. Small locations like this, man, you just gotta be so careful. always checking my 6, because, I mean, one of my issues, if you guys have ever caught any of my streams, you would know that my #1 issue is turning around or going to assassinate a guy, forgetting to check my 6, and then realizing that there's a man standing right behind me. So, I think I'm gonna... I fucking missed. That was fucking depressing. See, like, I'm strong enough to just straight... I didn't have to use a critical assassination on that target, so that's a pretty big one. The issue I'm facing right now is I have 2 targets over there. One of them being the captain, which is suboptimal. Because I have to figure out how to pull those 2 targets apart. Or at least snag one of them out from under the other one. I could shoot the bow. I could hit the tower. Oh, this was my worst decision I've made. See, I'm an E2 commander, it's fine. Hee 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 hee. So, we're gonna... I am very upset that it would not let me assassinate him. That is a level of incomprehensible goober shit that this game is just known for. My adrenaline back. It's fine. Okay, this location is completed. Now, as I said, I'm gonna need a boat, which hopefully there's just one near the water here that I can just go and grab. I'm not 100% sure. Gracious. I just be, my brain be saying, my brain makes my mouth say words, and then my mouth doesn't know what words 100% my brain's trying to, like, cogitate, you know what I mean? It's like, why are you... Just shut up. Let's see. I think I was raising damage versus elites and bosses, trying to make fighting any of these... fighting any of the Isu commanders in a straight one-on-one fight, or any open conflict. Actually, if there's more than one enemy, the Isu commander is gonna tear me up. They're one of the most savage enemies I fought in this entire game, and that says a lot. Like, we fought some pretty tough enemies, but they are probably my least favorite enemy type to fight in a straight combat situation, because they are just... they're just mean. Hopefully we can get enough adamantite ingots here shortly to actually do something cool, because I would like to have you know, the adamantite before the end of the game. Please don't be higher than a 1. Okay. So this is a keeper insight, so this is good. I only have knowledge level 1. We've almost got knowledge level 2, but... I'm also, at this point, I'm not using any of the advanced abilities. I don't find any of them particularly interesting. Oh, I see why that ability was marked out. Okay. I was like, why is my spread shot ability grayed out? It's because I don't have it fully upgraded, so I can't use special arrows with it. One thing I've tried to do this entire playthrough, and I know this is not exactly the most popular opinion, but it's just how I wanted to play. Is I like to play games based upon my own skill. You know what I mean? I like to play games and try to be as skilled at the game as possible. I feel like if I need to frequently use an ability or abuse one particular skill, I don't think that the game is well balanced. And that becomes disappointing for me because I want to be as skilled as I can be. I mean, granted, some people, they don't care. Like the teleport assassination, didn't want that. And that's just personal preference. Like, I just didn't feel like having an ability that I feel like was going to become a crutch. Right? Or I feel like in every situation, like, I already feel like when I'm fighting a more powerful enemy, I have to spam the overkill. Or the overcharge constantly. Because it's like, it's not so much because I need to, because I could sit there and I can fight the enemy. It's just because the fight's going to take 9 years to complete if I don't use overcharge. Because the enemies are freaking walking sponges. There is such a thing as having way too much goddamn health. Where's that purple mark I saw a second ago? Right there. Kind of want to take you out just in case. Save myself potentially future headache. Great, and one thing I should have done a long time ago is I should have changed the balancing. I kept talking about it in some of the earlier streams, and I never did it. And I'm really disappointed in myself because I feel like the game would have aligned more with Origins had I done that and allowed the enemies to get a little bit weaker.
Yes, I can almost hear my staff's thoughts.
And that is knowledge level 2, which means I can now get into knowledge level 2 locations, which is pretty good. I also have another skill point. I'm just going to drop that in the same exact damage to elites and bosses. Wow, 0.8%. Awesome. So that gave me... That's the Artemis Trickery sucks. This. The Ring of Chaos. You get Wrath of Ares. Using the Wrath of Ares to smash your spear into the ground, slowing all enemies in a 5-meter radius. After 14 seconds, slowed enemies are dealt 250% warrior damage and 50% more damage for each additional enemy inside the area. Those are cool. I just, like, I have a set of skills that I like, and you're going to be really hard-pressed to get me to want to switch off them at this point in the game. I play for 60, 70, 80, 100 hours with a set of abilities. I'm not going to want to switch. You're going to be really hard-pressed to get me to want to switch. And none of those abilities make me want to switch. Yes, I'm using basic abilities. They're fine. I've done fine the entire time. Hey, do you have an ingot? Yep. Oh, that was actually at the bottom. That was one of my objectives, is collect adamant. Stare at the pretty light. Don't turn around. I actually assassinated him. Thank goodness. Wicked. Wicked. That's a fortress here. That is very deeply unfortunate. But that's where we're going next. So we're gonna leave. I'll go grab the boat, and I'll just sail over there for funsies. All right, but now that we have knowledge 2, I think there's at least one location I know of, and I think that's the only one right there. Oh no, there's another one up here, the Horus repository as well. So. Like, I have to imagine at this point there's not that many quests left, which, to be honest, has left me a bit disappointed, because, like, I feel like you get to Elysium, you get to Chapter 1, and you have a lot of missions. Like, I feel like it's very mission-heavy, very mission-forward. You have a lot of quests and objectives and blah, 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 blah. You get to the Underworld, Chapter 2, and, like, there's less quests, but there's still a lot of them. And then you get to the Chapter 3, and there's just really not that many missions. It's basically a collectathon. Just go collect all this stuff. Shut up, leave us alone, just go collect all this stuff. This game just has such an air of, like, it couldn't be fucking bothered to actually try. 2, alright, I need one more. And it just makes me so sad, dude, because it's like, I'm supposed to be in Atlantis, and you guys act like you don't give a shit about your own game. This is why bigger is not always better. It's one of my preaches, right? And Ubisoft is the #1. Does the Far Cry, Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed. It doesn't matter what franchise it is. Like, bigger is not always better. You can have as much shit in the world, but if it's all just shit, if you have low quality, low effort content jammed into a game, but you'll have 10 square kilometers to go explore, who cares? Who cares? If in that 10 square kilometer radius you have nothing but the same 2 permutations of the same base and 1 side quest, what does it matter? Is it fun to navigate? Well, no, we actually made it. Well, then I don't care. Like Atlantis here. I think Atlantis is beautiful. I think it is one of the most, aesthetically pleasing locations we've been to in the entire game. But I have an issue with the navigation of it. And that is a big problem for me. If I feel like this area is a pain in the ass to navigate, alright, fortified Doma of Mineas cannot go in there yet. That's a tier 3 Nalejo. So we'll just hop in our boat and we'll head over there. Actually, that's the first knowledge 3 we've encountered, so I'm actually kind of surprised at this point that that's the first knowledge 3. Alright. Whop. I mean, I said the same thing. I think it was Assassin's Creed. Was it Brotherhood? 2 or Brotherhood? Where I said, like, Rome was beautiful, but it was a pain in the ass to navigate around. Just a pain in the ass. You're better off just running to all your locations. Parkour, like, running rooftops was way slower than just walking along the street. And it's like, to me, that's navigation and exploration are 2 of the biggest draws of an Assassin's Creed game. And if both of those are lacking, I feel like you've lost a lot of the plot for me. You've not done well. But I feel like exploration and navigation in this game generally has been pretty fun. Okay, this one requires no knowledge. Insight of Blessing. So where am I? Alright, I'm like a smidge above knowledge 2, so we're not very far. But I think this is my last Keeper's Insight. Did I see there was an adamant? ingot, which means we'll be able to go grab one of the legendary weapons. So that's cool. Unfortunate
Careful
the
not to get spotted.
captain is down here. That's a guy above me. Yeah. I wonder if I can spring around this corner and grab this guy. I'm gonna see what the captain's doing first before I... Why would you stand up? I didn't give you the command to stand up. But now all of a sudden, I was able to previously assassinate this type of enemy with just a single tap of the Y button, but now all of a sudden they're too powerful. I don't understand this game. There's no readability to this game. And that is literally a massive gripe, is I cannot read anything in this game. I should be able to see a certain enemy type and know that I should be able to assassinate them or not assassinate them immediately. Like this, any soldier of this design, like granted, this guy is like a captain or something. So like, of course he's gonna be stronger. Like, yeah, you can't just one tap him. These guys, this guy's big and armored. No, I cannot one-shot him with a standard assassination. I have to use the critical assassinate. Like, that makes sense. Like, commanders, like, captains and everything. Like, all the big dudes, like, I get. But, man, this game just does such a job of, like, oh, hey, yeah, you were able to one-touch assassinate that enemy type in the last area, but you came over here, and all you did was raise your assassination damage by 0.8%. Yeah, no, you can't assassinate them anymore. They're actually way too powerful for you. You're going to have to use critical assassinate pretty much the entire game. And again, that's just been a consistent headache for this entire game. It's like, I understand Cassandra's not an assassin, but dear God, man. Hey, look. Another enhanced ability I don't plan on using at all. Let's see what it is. Poison? Blessing of Kronos? Kronos lends you Isu powers for 15 seconds. You receive 50% more adrenaline when dealing damage. During that time, you are immune to Isu adrenaline drain and freeze effects. Yeah, but you get rid of my poison, and I like the poison better than that, so that's a non sequitur. That's not happening. Wow, another 0.8%. So the adamant ingot is going to be up here. In fact, I think that guard over there is staring at it, admiring the craftsmanship of the chest. Me too, buddy. Yep. Peener snab. Peener snap. Peener stab. Win. Gotten to the point where I can assassinate those guys. That's all that matters. Whether or not that's going to stay consistent, or like I'm going to go to the next area and they're just going to all of a sudden no longer be like I can't assassinate them. I don't care. I don't know. I think it's because I got 2 criticals back to back. to the Forge of Atlantis. The Forge of Atlantis. Let's go make a weapon. Royal Mountain of Poseidon. I shouldn't have ran down here. That was. So there's like a spear, a staff, and a dagger. Dennis told me to do the dagger. I'm not doing the dagger. I'm going to do the spear.
Access granted. Initiating Forge protocol. Select preferred weapon configuration.
It's like a warrior weapon.
Adaptation authorized.
You've been talking about a dagger for like a long time.
Customization.
Cassandra, you just turned around like somebody was coming for you. I swear to fucking God, if it just gave me a hunter fucking ability, I'm about to be so fucking pissed, dude. I think it gave me a hunter. Like a gold hunter. Dude. Okay. Okay. Converts 50% warrior damage bonus to all damage. I just saw a hunter damage bonus thing pop up in the top of my fucking screen. I was like, what is that? What do you mean I got a hunter damage bonus? Honestly, it's cool. Convert 50% warrior damage bonus to all damage. Which realistically, that's probably the thing I need. Let's do detailed stats. So because like the sword is giving me 50% faster charge, melee charging, and plus 20% damage on my critical assassinate. I'm willing to try this. I think is worth trying. I mean, it's fucking sick, dude. It's basically a lightsaber spear. It looks very cool. And there is a blacksmith here. I want that increased. Oh, it gives you all of the engravings anyways. That's weird. So you get all 3 of the engravings anyways.
Good day.
Which I think they're all the same thing. But just for their respective... Yeah, it's just... you just got one of these for each one of the weapons, which I think is really weird. Okay. Alright, but I want my 20% critical assassinate. The charge attack is really good. Rush assassinates, heroic strike, critical assassinates. So yet again, if I find the spear leaving me lacking, then it'll be fine.
Until next time.
Half wanted it to go womp, womp, womp. we got that. I wanted to hit all of the POIs in the outside ring. So we'll go hit that next. And then I will continue on. Alright, well that's one mission done. One of the only missions we had was to get the ingots to make a legendary adamant weapon. It looks cool. I wish you had more than a spear, staff, or dagger. That's kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Yeah, we need wisdom. The 2 more pieces of the Decastes armor. Oh, apparently I can retrieve more ingots and make another legendary weapon. Well, that's seems a little bit anticlimactic if I can get multiple all of a sudden. So adding 50% of my warrior damage to all of my other damage should make my assassination damage, like, pretty damn good all of a sudden. Not that my assassination damage was bad. In fact, it was one of the few things that's good. Oh, hey, look, here's a knowledge thing sitting right there. That's crazy. It makes me wonder if there's more knowledge than is, like, needed. Like, I wonder if there's more than enough to get you up to tier 3. It's kind of the hope. You are... Oh, Chester, one of the Polemarchs. You're here. Good.
You're lucky you're over there. What are they watching for?
I'm in front of you.
I need to be careful.
Idiot. You're lucky you're over there. Ma'am, we're smooching. What the fuck do you mean? She was a little slow on the upkeep. That's all I can say. Scarred here, I think is going to... Never mind. You did hear something. You should come and investigate. And I could always do myself a favor if I get into like really heavy combat. I could always switch from the spear to my sword again, so that way I can have my heavy attack charge speed back. That is always a possibility. I can remind myself of that. Hey, if the Polemarch wants to come over here, I'm perfectly okay with that. Is there any statue men around here? Because this is going to turn into a fight. Nope. Don't come over here as well. Don't fucking do it. I gotta fucking remember, the overpower for the spear is really fucking bad! Oh, you just bugger off of that. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, because the fucking button presses don't always align with the fucking game. I cannot believe nobody else got involved in that fight. I'm beyond surprised that nobody else showed up, and that did not turn into an absolute shit show. That I didn't just fight every single person in this base. Alright, should have went for the staff. If I was gonna pick one of the weapons, I should have went for the goddamn staff, if you want me to be honest. I find the staff to be much more agreeable. I picked the spear just because I thought it was gonna look cool, and it does look cool. But I gotta remember that spears kind of play like shit in this game. My bad. My bad. I pretty much only play with my axe anyways, so. Is everybody just gonna keep kind of walking for the platform up there? Y'all are ridiculous. Oh, you're fucking kidding me, dude. Of course. Of fucking course. Of fucking course. Of course he's a dagger type. Literally one of the most annoying fucking enemy types in the whole game. Suck. Leave me alone. The last one was my fault. I should have, I had him backwards. Alright, that's done. And then I can... probably... yeah, I want to go... we'll go grab this one next. Let's go find us a boat, and I'll actually sail over there for my own enjoyment. Gives us a second to just kind of hang out and yap. I gotta find a boat first. Yeah, I'm looking forward to wrapping this up. Being done with this. Hiya. Hiya. Ooh, big spooky data wall. Come on, turn. There we go. I think that's one more piece of the decusties as well. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, I need one more piece of armor. I think it's the helmet, actually. And this is the one piece I'm missing. That carried across the domas. Which is unfortunate, because I think the last one is in this fortress, then. I can't get there. Well, actually, I just looked over at my knowledge sequence. I can almost do it. It's alright. Never mind. A couple more locations, and I'll be ready for that. funny. The Dome of Amphiris doesn't appear to have any sort of anything going on for it. So, okay. Skill points. Wow. Whopping 0.4%. Very good. Very exciting. Is another Keeper's Insight hidden at the back here? I don't think there was any more of these left. Oh, well, I didn't get an achievement for it, so that makes sense. Oh, this would be the last one? Really sad that they basically just hit all these around the... Yeah, it's the last one. They just hid these around the edges of the map. They didn't even try. They didn't even try. Had I been observant enough, I would have went and hit all these immediately. Been done.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
You looking for trouble?
I can't believe that guy actually noticed me. Wish they'd have given these guys like some more idle animations so it didn't look like they're just standing around staring at things randomly.
There's someone there.
Like you could have had him like even just like diddling his hands above like a workstation. Like you didn't have to do nothing super fancy. Just hitting these alone has like boosted my knowledge like astronomically. I'm so much smarter. It's another skill point, and I'm just gonna go put that right away on bosses and elites because boy howdy you need it in this DLC. Well, another 0.4%. We'll have to put 6 skill points in here to get one. I don't know how that guy didn't see me. I don't know how he didn't see me. I'm actually like stunned. I wish one thing this game didn't do, too, that I find just kind of mildly off-putting and a little bit annoying, is when you're assassinating a person, it shows that they, like, you're spotted.
Better see what that is.
It's like, I understand they're spotting me. I'm jumping out to stab them. You don't need to do, like, the music and the sound and all that. Like, you don't have to do all that. I think it's a little bit much. Let's see, can I get a 3 for 3 on... Nope. I'm not gonna let you finish what you were doing. As I said, I think I managed to score 2 criticals on the last captains I fought. So I got like super lucky.
See the world like this. It's all so clear to me now.
Bloodline.
Like I am seeing with new eyes.
Completely fill the knowledge. and a complete education. So that's 2 achievements in one go. You know, rarely get a chance to see that assassination. I like that one. Alright, let's see. What was the ability I popped? Call to arms, summon a lieutenant to distract enemies. So this gives you Kronos' punishment. Summon the power of Kronos by creating a dangerous replica of yourself. Performs a stealth attack and deals 100% assassination damage to your target. Sounds cool. Don't care. So I need, that's the first ingot. I need 2 more to be able to make another legendary weapon. Not that it really matters. If you want me to be honest, so I can go right back to this fort and I can go grab that final Doma, or that's the final Doma, but the Castille's armor piece, I can go snatch that up from him. Because that'll complete another mission. That's a hellified fortress too, so. Probably wasn't my brightest idea. Should have just jumped on the bridge. Well, I got this right next to me. Might as well go at this dude. I don't give a fuck. This is underneath me.
Keep a sharp watch here.
I would have preferred a little bit more puzzle stuff, because let's have a moment here to actually contemplate what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be like the ultimate like law here, and you're telling me I'm just running around killing soldiers, and like Poseidon hasn't once been like, hey bro, don't do that. You stop killing all my peoples. Like, I'd really fucking appreciate you not doing that. But at the same time, I gotta remember this is a simulation made by Alethea for Cassandra. So there's some stuff like that. It's like you can throw it out the window because it's like Alethea's like, no, I need this to. I can't put too many restrictions on Cassandra, or else it's not gonna do what I need it to do. Because in reality, being the Castille's, I should be able to just roll basically up in here and like take the knowledge.
That noise is annoying.
It is annoying. You should come over here and investigate, idiot. Come on.
Probably just a bird, but I'll check.
Gotcha. Can I? Sort of. Is there a commander here? There is a captain.
Guess I better take a look.
That's a weird route, bud. Did not expect him to climb up and over that flower bed. That is... Adamant ingot. Very nice. There's that captain. I'm wondering where the hell this guy's hiding at. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking all over for him. Alright. Just gotta go take out El Capitano, and then we're up and away. So some of these are just like smaller little areas. Oh, of course it activated the statue. That's super annoying. Well, I'm leaving. I'm not fighting the statue. I don't need to. Actually, running from the statues is a lot harder than it looks because they fucking teleport. Like that. Okay, you shouldn't be able to travel too far from. You shouldn't be able to travel too far from where you're fucking standing. I hate you guys. I hate you. Hate the statue bastards. Hate just yeah. This would be another packed ass enemy zone here. How many fucking Tomas are in this? And I ain't done shit with the Astrakas, by the way. I don't really plan on doing anything with the Astrakas, if you want me to be for real right now. It's I didn't really do much with the Astrakas in the base game. I am not going to start now. Cassandra, are you dumb? Like, we've increased our knowledge base here. I don't quite understand. There was like a little thing for you to, that little like post there for you to jump onto. I don't understand why you decided to. I like how now, randomly at the end of the game, she's just deciding to just quickly stab people in the ass and like make my life a little bit easier. At the end of the game. We're at the end of the goddamn game. Cassandra, you had 120 hours to do that more frequently. And now, you decide to do it more frequently. I'd say I hate you, Cassandra, but I don't. Disappointed in you. This is gonna be sketchy as shit. Might be able to, as long as nobody moves. I can guarantee I take that guy out in one hit. And then the Ostraka was up there. Two skill points. I just like that this whole DLC is about giving you 10 bajillion skill points because the game knows that it's been like really poor on XP the entire time you've played it. Well, we throttled your XP because we wanted you to buy our time savers. Because we purposely took a feature out of the game. And then the game is actually like giving you like decent XP during the DLC. It's like you complete a mission Here's 150,000 XP, and yet again, it still moves your, barely moves your XP bar at this point. You just kind of go, really? Now this one's about to be serious, because if it's in, requires knowledge level 3, this bitch about to be crazy. Menesius. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave now because I need to scan this place. I'm not just gonna climb up on the dock and start a whole goddamn fight. I need to scan, and we're gonna switch to nighttime. So that'll make my infiltration a little bit easier. Oh, this place is gargantuan then, eh? This place is gargantuan, eh? Holy shit. I'm away from where I was, and this is still part of it? Oh, boy. Oh, there's a couple of guards down. So it's nighttime. Yeah. That's still a really nice looking animation. Like, I know it's just like sped up, but it does look super good. This game has a very nice skybox, and Origins had one too. Graphically, I mean, these are like both very nice looking games. I personally think Origins had better character models though. I feel like they were a little bit more expressive, but that could also just be preference, I guess. There's the pull mark. Really, the pull mark is the whole reason I'm here. That's probably locked chest. Okay. It's telling me there's a chest way underwater. Those are supplies. What the hell are supplies doing underwater? Okay. I don't give a fuck about that.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Is someone there?
Yes and no. I'm right here. I would say, like, the character models in this game do look good. I just feel like the set, like, pattern of animations they have for dialogue, I think really kind of, like, screwed the game over, because I think it made all the characters just feel so wooden. I feel like they spent, like, yeah, the character models are, like, high fidelity and they look incredibly good. But I feel like one of their biggest issues was the fact that, like, they all emote the exact same, like, they got, like, the Ken and Barbie hands. Malaka! Oh no! You killed my son! And you're like, alright, I get it, dude. Like, I get it, you guys aren't very expressive. This guy's separated. There's 3 captains here. Holy shit. Well, that's a fucking weird pattern. Let me walk all the way down to the end of this pier and just turn around. That's something I've stated too as being problematic. Is I feel like in Origins the enemies didn't do that as much. It's like, oh, I kill an enemy at a guard post, and then all of a sudden it triggers another guard to just walk right over and fill that guard's position. That doesn't make sense. You shouldn't know that that guard's dead. Like, that's just bad coding. I think that's just... It doesn't make the base feel as organic. I should be able to clear an area of soldiers and not have to worry about soldiers going back into that area. But for some reason they decided to, it's like, oh, you kill a guard, trigger, nearby guard to go fill guard position because guard position's empty. It's like, there's some weird, like, trigger in the code that makes them go and have to refill those positions. And it's just like, no. Personally, I prefer if, like, the guards were like, hey, there's someone is supposed to be there. Why is there nobody there now? I'm gonna ignore these two because they're looking right at each other and they're actually not in any way, shape, or sort a problem. So I'm just gonna leave those guys alone. Now, one thing I would like that I think would be cool is if I take down a guard, let's say, and a body's discovered, and they go, oh shit, we should probably increase guard presence here. So now, that way, like, more guards move to that position to defend it, because they're like, something's wrong, like, we need to enhance our presence in this zone. I would like something like that, because you could use that to pull guards. You could actually do that in previous Assassin's Creed games. In the older ones, you could set a body out and it would draw the guards over, and they would start investigating the area around the body, which allowed you to pull guards from one position, which in this doesn't work because it literally will set the entire camp off. They'll go ring the reinforcement thing, and it just turns into a whole clusterfuck. So you're better off. Hence why there is a key ability to make sure that bodies disappear. It's because leaving bodies behind is horrible. It is so bad. Do not leave bodies behind. To me, I think, having the bodies disappear is one of the, like, it's a necessity in this game. Now, granted, if you wanted to make the game harder for yourself, that's perfectly fine. By keeping the bodies in it. But I don't need the game to be that much more difficult. Especially considering how long it took to get stealth damage or assassin damage up high enough to be able to assassinate some of these guys. Yikers. What the hell's that guy doing? Looks like he's blind and he dropped like a quarter and he's like, I'm trying to find it. Everyone's like, Terry, put your glasses on. He's like, I forgot I'm at home. It's just weird though that, like, this DLC, like, I feel like really discourages open combat. Or if it's like, if you're gonna go open combat, you better be prepared for the consequences, because these enemies are mean. I'll free you from your prison. There you go. Free you from your mortal coil. I don't want to shoot that just yet, because every time I shoot those, there's always one undiscovered person who just goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and ruins my entire stealth. Now, I don't see any statue guys around here. Hey, Paul Mark. I almost got you, dude. That works for me. I think somebody heard that. Nope. Now, technically, I could just leave. I have essentially what I came for here, you know what I mean? I dump you in this potted plant. Yeah, guys, I don't think the body's very well hidden, but, you know, and it's level 79. But that does give me the entire D. Casti's armor set, which gives me Become Isu Enhanced for 15 seconds when hit. 60%, 60-second cooldown, not 60% cooldown. I'm not going to wear the armor, but I will put on the D. Casti's transmog. Because I did just put in a lot of effort to go get this armor. As I said, I have... the boots kind of stink. The rest of the armor looks really good. As you guys can see, because I have my Knowledge 3, Cassandra has Isu symbols all over her body. I don't know if that's... Yep, nope, that is because of everything she has become. Yeah. Alright, still got some work to do here. Now I look the part. Although it's really funny that the D. Casti's armor is not like all fancy Isu armor. It looks like a pretty normal suit of armor. Like, you're telling me this is the super fancy armor? That a couple of guys, like, well, a bunch of pole marks, like, stole so they could have it? I think that's very funny. Like, you guys stole this armor because you're mad that the D. Casti's is the, like, de facto, like, law. You guys are very funny. You're also crybabies. Poopy pee-pee crybabies. Fuck. That one was all the way down there where the pole mark was. I should have shot that one when I was down there. That was really dumb of me. Cool, we got the armor sets. We've done one of the legendary weapons. Grab that chest. Stay there. The Isu crate's like above my head. Still one captain left, which is nuts, dude. I am going to assume that I'm going to have to come back to this location. Because this place is tier 3 and this room is locked. So I will be coming back here at some future point for a quest. As is the way I like to do things, though, we will try to get a clearer shot. Here we go. Let's just go hit that because I don't particularly care. Where's that Isu data cache? Does it appear? With the last Capitan? I said, to be honest, I don't really particularly care about, like, finishing this location, just because, like, I got what I wanted. You know what I mean? Like, I got what I wanted. Oh, here, let's, That's the first time I've got a chance to really use that against any of the Isu soldiers in 3 chapters. And I love doing that, so I'm sad I didn't get a chance to, haven't had a much opportunity to do it. There are some things I really enjoy doing in this game. That is one of them. You're sitting there thinking, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna go get back up. We're gonna be so safe because we got this backup, and then you just get blown the fuck up. Get exploded, nerd, is the real answer there. This chest for precious little. Torch Hypno, I forgot to hit. As I said, the reason they just like they draw guards like from all over the place, so you have to be so mindful of what you're doing. Hey yeah. Can we get the takedown? I can. Cool. That is completed. I mean, I'll be back, obviously. I'll be back. Like, there's no getting away from the fact that I will have to return to this location. But it's fine. There we go. Plus 20% damage to elites. I said I need one more ingot. I imagine that's probably going to be a 3-part quest. I'm not going to get all of the ingots. And then I got to follow just quest lines after that. Let's see, we're at the about hour and a half mark. That's fine. Let's go. I'll go do that. We're almost out of points of interest anyway, so there's really not that much left. Oh, that's right. I'm still in a threat zone, dummy. I'm trying to fast travel out of here, and it's like, hey, you're in the middle of a base. Okay, so if I fast travel here, that'll put me pretty close. Alright. Oh, dude, we're diving. We're swanton bombing right on top of this son bitch. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. Think. Oh, I almost rolled into the door.
I need to stay hidden.
You guys are gonna switch positions. I'm just gonna start hitting targets left, right, and center. I'm not even gonna. We're just gonna do this. Sharpish. There's the adamantite. Adamant. It's not adamantite, it's adamant. Which is hurting my brain. Because I want to say adamantite. I don't know why they're just calling it adamant, but I mean, that's fine. They can call it whatever the hell they want. Oh, if we can hit level 80 by the end, that would be really sick. I would like that. Why am I talking like this? And as fucking one time I need Cassandra to do the fucking to do the fucking thing I need her to do, and she doesn't do it. Every time this game, like, Cassandra will fail me without fail. Like, she will. I compliment the fact, hey, Cassandra's starting to do. Can you fucking like fight me? Cool. I love that I hit my overpower and you just stood there. Like, I love that I compliment the game. Oh man, Cassandra's really starting to do what I need her to do, blah, 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 blah. And then she's just like, the one time you need me to do it, I'm not going to do it. I don't think it was going to help me there anyways. I think I was getting spotted, no matter what. But, without fail, whenever there's a moment I need her to do the fast, just quick stab assassination, she never does it. Without failure. Without, like... The game knows when it's like... Sucks to suck, and you're like, wait, what? Where is the... Ah, there's the data cache. Nope. That's just a chest. An extra chest, alright. They've done that a couple of times in the zone too. Oh, I was standing right next to the data cache. I'm just blind as a bat. Where they've added it, like, there's like an extra chest in the zone in a couple. We've seen that a couple of times in Atlantis. It's thrown me off because I'm like, wait, why is there an extra chest here? I'm not used to that. But it's not part of the ones you need to have marked, so I think it's just really interesting. I'm like, what? It confuses my my silly brain. Now the question is, where the hell is this Ostraka? The problem is like when you scan an Ostraka, it's the color of its icon is still white, which is really not helpful. There was another knowledge thing down here. How many things of knowledge were in this building? I think that was the third one. Holy crap. So yeah, the problem is the Ostraka isn't like a blue, like the little diamond or the little triangle above it is not like a different color. It's just the white, which is really not helpful when you're looking for it. There it is. I figured they had it in some sort of easily identifiable location. I just had to find it. So there's the Horus repository. Not to be confused with the Horus Heresy from Warhammer. That'd be bad, okay. We got 2 POIs over here. Fire mid water, craft. I can craft another legendary. Alright, let's leave this location. We'll head back. We'll go make another weapon. I'll probably make the staff next. I do like staffs in this game. They were pretty good. Overpower is pretty solid. My problem with the spear is it's not so much the spear combos are bad. The spear overpower is completely and utterly, like, impossible to aim. Whereas, like, the staff is like a 360 degree. Like, it's pretty easy to hit. The overpower for the spear in Origins made me use the spear a lot. Because it was really strong. It was a single target. Craft a legendary weapon at the Forge of Atlantis. You mean craft another legendary weapon? Staff it to ya. We'll do a staff. I didn't realize I had all the ingots.
Select preferred weapon configuration.
We'll do warrior again.
Adaptation authorized. Engaging in warrior customization.
Boy, you're sick, dude. That's so sick. Did the way she turns around is like there's supposed to be somebody in there. Oh, no, that's even better. That's a mace. That makes me even happier. I love hitting things with big things. Oh, dude, that's so much better. That is so much good. Oh, I haven't gotten a solid mace in a long time. Melee attack damage applies to nearby enemies? What do you mean? I like how it's red now. So if you... Does that mean if you pick the warrior, does that mean it gets a red blade? Forged halberd of the Isu. I do have a really sick Isu axe. I might switch that over. Customization wise. Huh. Huh. Well, that's kind of a problem because this one has been really good. I mean, I'll try it. I do love me a good mace. We'll get the Isu halberd. Super sick. That's a great customization. That's actually all of the axe designs. I have all of the... Oh, I can switch it. Oh, the blue is so clean, dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so whatever one you pick is the one it'll default to. That's cool. I like that it lets you pick, though. You can select all of them. That's all the mace designs, too. I think I'll do yellow so I have both my weapons are matching. I am a fan of matching equipment. Wait, what the hell is that perk? Damage. Oh, increased damage with enhanced abilities. Okay. Where's another gauntlet? Oh. One thing this game desperately needed is just a seen all button that would just clear all of the marks out of your inventory for you. I wish that was a thing. Alright, now I'll have to add... Oh, no, it's down here. Go talk to the smithy. Health restore with overpower abilities. Got my adrenaline up pretty good. That could be really good. Reducing cooldown on abilities. I don't really have too much trouble with that, honestly. That's not something I really struggle with. Could just raise my damage with critical assassinate too. I feel like I should throw a couple of points on something that might be really useful. Especially coming into the end of the game here. Oh, I think I'll just focus on like armor and health and stuff like that. as I said, we're coming up on the de facto end, so it's like I want to be kind of prepared. But let's go. God, I haven't used a mace in a long time either. I feel like maces. There's a couple of weapon types in this game that I don't think got as much love as they probably should have. It took forever to find a decent staff. I do really just like the axes, though. I feel like the axes are probably my favorite weapons in this game. I was a big fan of the spear, as I said, in... well, now I have a pretty harsh choice here. Do I take the one that spreads the warrior damage out? Or do I take the one that gives me the 20%? I think my 20% critical assassinate's better, honestly. I think that's a better... It's better for higher tier enemies. I think it's better for that. Plus 24% damage with heavy blunt weapons, plus 20% warrior damage. Melee attack damage applies to nearby enemies. Sounds crazy. Honestly, I think what I want to do now too is, because like we're in the final run, I will probably not be stopping to upgrade gear again. So I feel like I should probably... I do not have enough leather. That's gonna suck. Well, it looks like, unless you got a huge stockpile, which you do actually, I might be able to upgrade a couple extra pieces of equipment. That's $97,000. I don't think I'm doing much here. I'll do my chest piece at most, because that has the highest armor value of your... I can do my gauntlets too, that's good. Cool.
Done.
So level everything up a little bit. Yeah, camera. Are you telling me that there's 3 more adamant ingots? What? What do you mean? Where? I have like 2 POIs left that I haven't explored. What? You're telling me there's gonna be enough adamant in those? That's crazy. Some can be found alongside Keeper's Insights in the Portimos Ring, or held in chest. And ingots can be found in archives and repositories in the Oikos of Atlantis. Well, yeah, I've found all the ones in the Keeper's Insights, unless there was additional ingots sitting in there, but having more than one per location just seems kind of cuckoo. This is the Garden of Kimpole. If I don't get all the legendary weapons, I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel any particular way about that. That is hardly a concern of mine. Woo! Ugh, always makes my gut turn. Archive of Hephaestus. We're actually going to be a smarty pants. And instead of just charging in there. Holy crap, there's so much knowledge in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sources of knowledge in there. That's really impressive, honestly. There's actually one just... Wow, there's shit everywhere. So that makes me wonder if there's adamant chests just...
I don't want to be
in the world that you can find. They have to be. There has to be a couple hidden. Because there's one adamant ingot here, which, of course, obviously. Close Cassandra, but... Granted, I did lose assassination damage due to the fact I have switched from my spear to this mace. That's okay. I'm not. I've been struggling with assassination damage this whole time. I'm not gonna. It'll just feel like old times. So I'm gonna try to leave the captain alone for as long as I can. Standing on top of each other. All right, leaving. All right, you guys are in a kind of a weird pattern here. I have to. And one thing this game really made me start doing was stop beating my head against the wall. Like, if there's a guy you can't reach, that's fine. Go take somebody else out. Move around the base. Go find other targets. You don't have to stand there and hope that the guy you want to get is gonna, like, magically be easier to assassinate. Like, you can go do other things. It's fine. So I got more comfortable with the idea of, you know, moving around the base, looking for new opportunities, thinning targets out. And although I find the mechanic of an enemy replacing another enemy in a random location to be, frankly, a little bit annoying and kind of weird, I've used it to my advantage many times. Because I just, like moth to a flame, I can just draw you to locations. Although it is a stupid mechanic, it can be used against the game itself. It's not even remotely what I want to do, Cassandra. You gonna come running? Bonk. This man has not moved the entire time I've been here. Oh, now you move. That's weird. Alright, I said something and now he's like, you don't move now. Gotcha, bud. Done. So, it makes me curious to see how Valhalla plays when we get to it. This is levels of curiosity. So I've got one ingot. There's nowhere else to go to find other ingots, so I don't. Unless it's going to send me to some locations, but I don't know. That being said, we're just... That's where we're going next, because that's all we have left to do. Yeah, I'm just curious to see how different... Because, I mean, there's going to be different abilities and stuff like that. Because, like, although there is similarities between Origins and Odyssey, I still have to play Odyssey different than I played Origins, which was one of the things I actually struggled with in the beginning because I kept trying to play it like Origins, and it was like, no. Yeah, I have 2 more ingots. I have no fucking... Oh, I didn't see that one. That's my bad. Where the fuck's the other one? Oh, it's over there. Jesus. The whole white city makes it pretty goddamn hard to see shit. Oh, alright. Good call. Thank you. You didn't even fucking see him. I feel like I explored everything, and it was just like, ah. I got this location way over here. It's a repository iris, but there's nothing in there. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what the sauce is. And that to me is, I mean, it's part of the fun of playing a different game, right? Is like, there's certain behaviors where you're like, yeah, no, keep those behaviors, those are good behaviors. But typically per Assassin's Creed game, like, you have to relearn mechanics and become a little bit more, Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Of course they saw me. I'm fucking leaving. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna draw the guards out. Kill them at the entrance. I can't. Fuck. So I said, I'm no longer, like, I have no desire whatsoever to get into a big slugfest with these guys. Like, the commander is right there. The statue came and attacked me. I'm not. It's not a good fight. That right there, that's not a good fight. Don't take that fight. Unless you are, like, insane. Like, you can kill all those guys in, like, a couple of attacks each, like that. I don't think it's worth it. Now, the question is that statue going to return to his location and go to sleep? Or is he now just, like, awake?
Angry, confident, she's gone!
I will be ready should they return. Someone must be making a noise.
That was almost catastrophic. If that guy had turned, he would have seen me. Okay, he does return to statue position. Okay, cool. I've never actually sat and watched that. I've always just kind of, like, assumed. Tell you what, I can ensure that I take this guy out. Nah, fuck it. I'm going for it. I'm not even gonna... Fuck it. I don't even care anymore. I want you gone. With the captain gone, I know I can fight the statue. You're annoying, but... Now that I know the big bad is gone. And now that there's 2 of you here, you've actually done me a flavor. I said I'll fight one of them. I am not fighting all of them. Oh no, you see that body? Yoink! just gotta scan the Isu data cache, and then I don't even need to hit that torch of Hypno, I'll just leave. Cool. And I'm out. Chilling over there. We'll go over here. So that'll be the last ingot. And then I'll get the last legendary weapon, which I believe is the dagger. Could be a sword. I don't know. I thought the middle one was a staff, and it turned out to be a mace. So, I mean, I have been wrong before. It's okay. I mean, dagger or swords is all fine. Again, applying melee damage to all nearby targets is kind of insane. I'm still trying to like wrap my head around that one. Like, that's a crazy skill. There is no adamantite here. This is just a little camp. It's a garrison. Then where the fuck is the last ingot? I could head to that Doma and see if it's at the Doma of Amphiris, but I've hit all the edge sections. Nice picture. So unless it's in an area that can only be accessed during a mission? I'm gonna be honest, there's no adamant. There's no adamant here. I'm not even gonna bother doing this garrison. I don't give a shit. There's an Ostraka, 2 treasures, a Hypno, and a captain. It's not worth it to me. I'm not doing it. I will go over here and investigate this Doma, possibly having what I need. I don't think so. I think this one was peaceful. I don't think there was anything happening over here. Actually, I think I just saw it. No? An Isu data cache. It's for an extra experience point. I'll go for the experience point. I want that. That's really useful for me. I'm curious about. Could do additional adrenaline on parry as well. Could put a couple points into that. That could be really useful. I said I think I just want to put a couple points into my survivability here. Let's grab. Yeah, we'll grab a little bit of melee resistance. It's not a lot, but why didn't I do this location? I think I ran under this location and didn't see anything pop up, so I ignored it because I think I was going for this. Get another skill point out of this, so that's fine. Realistically, I think I'm just gonna sneak over and grab the skill point and leave. I don't particularly care about anything else happening over here. And look, coming over here has revealed a cheeky little path. mean... Nice try. I'm gone, bro. I don't care. Get away from me. Take some extra damage, restore his health. Alright, well. Again, very strange. Is it in the repository of Iris? I'm gonna go check this location real quick. I got a stinky feeling that this last ingot is evading me, and I'm getting frustrated because I know it's right there. So I'm like, how do I not have it? How do I not have this thingamajig? This thingamabobberino? Why are you like this? Right there. Come on. Oh! Did not think about where I was jumping before I jumped. Cassandra with the 1 pixel catch there on that ledge. I appreciate it. Although I do not want to complete all of the locations to 100%, I do want to have all the missions done. Now, the $1 million question, can I jump from this one and roll into the doorway? Oh, I was too far. That's fine. Yep, there's the last ingot. Which that's going to be, like, I believe directly underneath me.
Best
Like,
stay out of sight.
right in the entryway. There's an Isu data cache, too. I should probably grab that as well. Oh, there's the adamant. Okay. Guard down here. Okay, as I said, I just want to grab that data cache now. Grab that skill point. That is going to be probably on the far side. Shout out Far Side Comics. I think it might be up here. Where, oh where? That's creepy. Act like I didn't see that. More knowledge. Where is the... It has to be above me. I feel like that's the best location for it to be. I'll climb up here and approach this from a different perspective. Really fuck off. Regular chest. Cassandra, please. I'm mashing the button. Huh. Where the hell is that? Isu cache. You're directly underneath me, aren't you? You have, Yep. Befuddled me. Subverted me expectations. I really thought you were in one spot, you're in another. That's fine. Another free skill points. Excelente. I like that. Alright, I'm leaving. Let's go make our final legendary weapon. Sherboingo. We'll apply that ability point. There's been... I don't have anything in the hunter tree, by the way. There's been nothing here that has really appealed to me in terms of, like, skills. That's fine. I don't really use my bow all that often anyways. I don't think it's as good in this one. I hate that this starts up to 2.5%. It's really not all that good. Yeah, I'll increase melee resistance. Try to increase my survivability. Aren't you using the broken bow? The one that's insanely overpowered, though? Because in my time using the bow, I have found the bow to be pretty lackluster. Like, the regular bow and arrow is just not good. You have to use the abilities to make the bow good.
Access granted. Initiating Forge protocol. Select preferred weapon configuration.
There it is. Thank you, OBS. Reduce all cooldowns. That's okay. That's a solid okay. Yet again, if that's what you like, that's what you like. It does look very cool. Let's take a look at the... Cool. As I've said, the daggers are cool, but I think you really need... You need the right perks and the right setup to, I think, make daggers like particularly strong. So that's cool. So you get additional cooldowns on all of your abilities. 10% cooldown's not bad either. That's 10% is a pretty solid. Oh, on ability kill. Oh, that's even better then. Nice. Very nice. Oh, cool. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Yup. Alright. I'm gonna go grab something to drink, use the bathroom real quick. I will be back momentarily. All right. Sweet Christmas. And we're gonna go talk to Atlas's booty call. Well, I'm sure this isn't gonna go terrible at all.
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it.
More
That
caffeine.
device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
That
I've seen
sounds
what these
not
Isu
smart.
devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound, and I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good Vicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, the Castis. Let's go.
Blood gets in
I've
your
studied the
eyes.
science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able
I mean, it sounds like Atlas is frequently imparting Isu DNA into her body. But hey,
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
if she explodes, like, I'm gonna try to, like, help her with her plan. But he's probably gonna be like, hey, I know you stole that. Because, like, I failed the full stealth.
You and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Why did she come in here with me?
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
That was a...
The Castis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No, you two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
Elpis wouldn't have anything to do with why you were sneaking around the adamant metalon, would she?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
The truth is, Elpis and I are in love.
What? What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
Get your fucking hands off me. Oh. Oh.
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
He wasn't going to do anything.
seems my brother finally got his due.
Oh.
Is this your judgment, Digastis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hope to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world.
Wow.
What
We
will
just-
you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
You started your reign by saving my life. Normally, I do the same.
He wasn't. You think Atlas to put any fear into my heart?
I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Digastis.
So this random woman just becomes a hybrid, kills Atlas, takes over for him. What? You don't want his body? You don't want his body anymore? Alright, and that opened up another mission down here. Good from far, far from good. Well, that was highly irregular and unexpected.
Elvis will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
Well, yeah, Atlas was a jerk, and I was really hoping for the opportunity to take him down. That actually worked out way better than I expected, because I didn't actually have to really do anything. Where's Poseidon in all this, though? Like, what he's like, hey, my son's dead. What do you know about this? I'm like, brother. Oh, he slipped on a banana peel, and he kind of hit his noggin on the way down, bro. It's really, you really get that in the big jobs. You really get that in the big jobs. This looks like as good a spot as any to just whip. Grundle Mufflin. Let's go. Let's go.
Looks so peaceful from up here. It always does. But it never is. I know, Icarus. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Archons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this. Bring me that. Go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different. What's that, Icarus? A speech from your new ruler? You! Bring me the biggest bed in Atlantis! You! All the pillows you can find! Tonight, we sleep. For we are very, very tired. We're almost done, Cassandra.
I'm too small to carry a bed, but if I brought you a pillow, could you help me?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the Digastis' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Cassandra.
I thought it was wonderful, Digastis Cassandra.
Just Cassandra is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon, you're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
What's wrong?
My parents are missing, They left for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld, who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
A child without his parents? Not on my watch. As the Castis of Atlantis, I declare this unacceptable.
Oh, thank you, Dicastis Cassandra.
You said
Ham
your
it up for the
parents
kids.
never came home. If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mata's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor. Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the Adamant Quarry.
You're very brave. Now, go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
Multiple quests accepted. Oh, cool. They're kind of like in line with each other. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Said all we gotta do is just follow the last few quests here. Harbor Master, show me what you've got. Hello,
Dicastis,
baby.
have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
Her son is very worried.
Please, do not asphyxiate me!
What are you doing?
I like humans, and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
I'm tired of games. Just tell me where she is, or I'll be the one to asphyxiate you.
An Isu took her.
Where?
I do not know, but one of my contacts is nearby. Get your answers there.
Now, was that so hard?
Poseidon was wrong. A storm is brewing between humans and Isu Dicastis, and I fear you will only serve to hasten its imminent arrival.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like the conclusion we're making here is, I feel like I have to pick between the Isus and the humans. I feel like that's a pretty, you know, obvious plot point we're heading towards.
An ambush. Lakas.
God, I love that attack. I love how you can't really even dodge out of that attack either. Are the humans gonna literally jump in on this fight? Because I will lose my fucking mind. Poison might take you out, so I'll just focus on fighting you. Project Olympus must move forward at all costs. I recently delivered the human woman from the harbor and will continue to deliver humans. If the hybrid starts asking questions, send her to this location. We will make sure she gets the answer she deserves. Anyone discovered aiding the hybrid will face the wrath of Hera. Well, let's be honest here. I ain't got no love lost for the Isu, because as we've proven that there's fewer good Isu than there are, you know, maniacal lunatic Isu. They're all mostly, for the most part, psychotic and see human as cattle. So you know, that puts me in a tough position because fuck them. You know, you could have made the bridge a little bit higher, so that way I'm not. It's made for Isus, not for humans. Dude, that'd be an exhausting walk, dude. Like, I'm not that tall. Cassandra's a lot taller than me. That would be a slog to get through. House? Oh, yeah, horse. Yeah, I mean, I could do that.
I should watch my step around here. There's a lot of guards for a quarry. I wonder why.
I think I saw a second. Yep. Did see a second guard. I'll wait for you to get around this corner. There you go. I've already cleared this location, so all I need to do is get in here. Fuck, that's another commander right there. Sneaky beaky.
Well, isn't this an honor? How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking for the Madis.
And why would the great Vicastis be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever. Hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally they fall through the cracks, like rats.
Tell me where this experimentation chamber is, or I'll make you eat your precious adamant.
Primitive. Violence is all your kind understands.
Tell me!
Fine. It's in the garden of Kimopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
Then I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
Oh, and the racists?
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. That day is today.
Poison time. Okay, that was me. No. Yet again, it'd be really cool if you guys could do more parryable attacks. And I'm pretty sure not all Isu are in command of, like, insane combat capabilities. Dickweed.
Like the sounds of this experimentation chamber.
Where's the lady? Sweet.
With all this adamant. Halcon's probably wondering where I am. I'll go see him.
Cool. I had a feeling I was going to hit at least level 80 before the end of the game. That is cool with me. Could increase my armor. I feel like melee resistance is still something I really want to bump up a little bit here so I don't get cooked as easily by some of these guys. I think I'll just... Can I just scale this and get the hell out of here?
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
Cassandra, we're leaving. You're fine. Relax. There we go. Let's go talk to the child. Nothing else popped up. Okay. Boink, 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 boink. Try to get somewhere where I can actually call in my goddamn horse and go for a ride. This whole location is just not designed to ride on Phobos. Considering Phobos will halt a full run on no object sometimes. One must be mindful.
Digastis Cassandra, did you find Matter and Patter?
Not yet. But I know they were taken to some sort of experimentation chamber by an issue named Zarios.
Zarios? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I could find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified Doma of Miniseas, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
Fuck. Ah, Zarios the Abductor. Yeah, that's a good man right there. Hey. Yeah, he goes by John the Skin Flayer, but he's actually the nicest guy you've ever met in your life. He just likes to flay skin. Just gently, you know, he'll gently peel your skin from your face. He likes to do this trick where he'll peel your skin off of your face, draw on your skull, then put your skin back. Let's draw dicks. You have a dick permanently drawn on your skull. Alright, let's do a nighttime. Now, is this the... I think this is the one that has that one locked door I couldn't get in? It does! Huh. That's weird.
I should try to stay at Zarios. You've abducted your last human. What is that?
I should scan the base significantly better than I just did. It looks like I could probably get up to him pretty... He looks like he's pretty much by himself right now. I'm gonna keep hitting pings here to make sure that I don't leave myself pants down, ass out. How the fuck do I get down here, bro? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yep. Zoop.
She's there!
She's there. Oh.
The one Atlas gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
I was wondering about that because I saw it looked like he had a little bit of something on him. So now I just gotta get the math out of here. And the easiest way to leave a base is a straight line. Excellent. I think there's a fast travel point. Yeah, because I'll just run across the bridge. Sweet. Yeah, obviously we're gonna find something just not good here. Obviously this whole situation is not gonna pan out very well, right? Yeah, people being abducted and shit. Most of these Isu do not view humans as anything other than rats. They'd probably look more highly upon shit on the bottom of their shoe.
This looks like the perfect place to hide missing humans.
Out in the open?
Locked. But I think I know what opens this.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Oh, scratch that turntable, Cassandra.
The more complicated the key, the bigger the secret.
Complicated key? It's a dinner plate. You had two halves of it. It's not a complicated key. I gotta remember, this is Cassandra we're talking about, right? Like, she is a very simple person. She likes things very simply put. She is not here for overly complicated anything.
Someone really doesn't want any visitors.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. Holy shit! There's a lot of guards here. This is gonna be fun. Please stand there and oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking spaz out, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Not once did it allow me to assassinate this guy. Hit the button 15 times. That's so fucking dumb, dude. I should have been able to have grabbed him from the other side of this cover, but the game just said, no. We actually don't think so. We really don't think that you're allowed to do that. This place is there's so many, dude, there's so many guards here. I can't just sneak through. There's no shot. I am probably going to have to fight my way through here, and I really don't want to do that. Well, I'm fucking dumb. As is typical of me, I never look up. I'm thinking too flat. Cassandra, what was the difference between the 2 feet to the left? You are an ignoramus sometimes. It says the ignoramus. That's Vitruvian Man? Getting out of here is going to be a different situation, but... Just hate that. Is that Bigfoot? No, that's the Minotaur. So it's the lab where they created all the... Yep. There's Medusa.
What is this?
I've been waiting for you,
Aita.
Sandra. Welcome to the birthplace of legends.
Who said that? Show yourself!
My name is Aita. I am a scientist, and in many ways, these are my children.
You created the Minotaur, the Cyclops, the Riding Dread. They're monsters.
Are we not all monsters? Imperfect beings striving towards our ultimate potential. Is that not why you are here?
I'm here because a little boy's parents are missing, and all signs point to you.
How very human of you.
Is this place full of fucking... Oh, shit. This is axe time. I need my axe. Never mind. Squares. Very little work on my part, let's be honest. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna walk right past you guys. Never mind. You don't really...
Namavis, Rini, are you here? Over here! We're here!
Please help us!
The Castis, you're here.
Hey, Lyra.
What are you doing here?
They came for me in the night. I'll never be safe.
Don't worry, I'm getting everyone out of here.
Didn't anyone teach you it's cruel to lie?
What? What's cruel is abducting and experimenting on these people.
Without sacrifice, there can be no progress. Without experimentation...
As the Decastes, you're violating Poseidon's law,
You're breaking
so...
Poseidon's law.
Thank you.
I am advancing knowledge for the betterment of Atlantis. Poseidon's lack of vision keeps us in darkness. But we are close. So very close.
Humans are not animals to be caged and tortured.
We created them to serve us. That is their sole purpose.
Let these people go.
It's too late for them. Project Olympus has already begun. One human escaped before the transformation was complete, and lives were lost. This won't happen again. Surely you understand. So, you've seen the beast she becomes.
I'm getting these people out of here.
But don't you want to know what's behind this door?
How about I kill you and just go through the door?
I won't play your little games. I'm getting these people out of here.
So, you would choose to let your small-minded morality hinder your progress?
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through your stupid door?
You can't kill me, Cassandra. can see you're struggling. What if I told you the greatest achievement in Atlantis is behind that door? And that we owe that achievement to you?
What are you talking about?
Through there is a path to immortality. For you. For us. Embrace your legacy. Forget these miserable humans. Abandon morality, and the answers to all your questions are just beyond that door.
Please! Save us or we'll die!
You will be reborn!
Damn.
Don't you want to know why you're really here? Free the people and this door will remain closed to you forever. Pass through, however, and it will lock behind you. These rats will be mine. What will it be, the Castis? Their lives? Or your destiny?
Eh.
Fuck your door. I promised the little boy I'd bring his parents home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Very disappointing. No matter. If there are two things Atlantis has in ample supply, it is adamant and humans.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Thank you, the Castis.
I'll get to see Alcon again.
Hurry!
There's a lot of guards and shit on the way out. I still need to go handle all those. Huh. Was that Alethea? I think that was Alethea. I think I just saw it go through the door.
How can we ever repay you?
Tell your son if an issue ever calls him a rat again, because this Cassandra will deal with them personally. Poseidon lied to me. They've been experimenting on humans this whole time.
Well, it's apparently time to go confront Poseidon. The P-Man himself. Multiple quests accepted. Why does it always say multiple? It's so dumb. It's below the surface, but the fate of Atlantis is the only actual mission. This game's silly sometimes. No, I didn't accept multiple quests. I accepted one quest. There's only one quest to do. There's not multiple quests. There might be multiple quests in the sequence, but there's only one quest. Some of the English is just like, come on, man.
Why, the Castis has returned. I can only presume you've delivered judgment to Atlantis.
You said you outlawed experimentation on humans. All of it was lies. The issue are out of control.
What are you talking about? My laws are absolute, and by them all must abide. I have declared it.
Your laws have done nothing. People are suffering under your rule, and you don't even realize it.
No one would have the audacity to disobey me. Surely this is a mistake.
You should listen to her, you know.
Oh, no, that was Juno.
Juno? Impossible! You're forbidden from entering the city.
Interesting.
Guards!
Your guards respect your sons. And when you appointed that hybrid as your Dicastis, your sons turned to us.
Even my sons know better than to bow to a warmonger.
The humans are bringing war whether we want it or not, Poseidon.
They should after what you've done.
You mean what they've forced us to do. Poseidon worries about the sun and his solar floral regeneration project. Catastrophe is coming for us. On that we agree. But there is only one catastrophe: humanity.
The end of a cycle in Atlantis doesn't have to be a catastrophe.
It's far worse. We've detected changes in the surface of the sun. If we don't prepare...
If we don't prepare, humans will kill us all. The only ecological catastrophe we face is the one we created ourselves.
You can't trust Eta. He's a lunatic. You have no idea the monsters he's trapped in his hidden lair.
It was hidden only to Poseidon. My wife knew everything about it.
Hybrid. Project Olympus was my idea.
When I got here, Poseidon said I was where I belonged. Someone tell me why I'm really here, now!
Such sadness. She's even more human than I expected. Eta, answer her.
Gladly. In you, we found opportunity. Imagine the possibilities if we duplicated your hybrid form. We could employ our technology to control your mind. You, hybrid, can be used to craft Juno's ultimate weapon.
Or rather, you could have been. My husband's experiment was promising, but after observation, we've decided you are a failure. Our new weapon is far deadlier than you could ever be.
The Ekatohires. Aida, you didn't.
I did.
The Ekatohires will rise. Project Olympus will strike fear so deeply into the hearts of humanity, they would never consider revolt. And you will declare my husband the Vikastis Vasilevs.
Vikastis, stop this. If they're successful, we are doomed. All of us. You have to trust me.
Well.
You, deal with these two. I'll find a way to stop their plans.
Yeet. Alright, Poseidon.
It's too late. The procedure was already a success. The Ekatohires lives. Can't you hear him stir?
You did this in my laboratory under the palace. Entrance was barred when I outlawed human experimentation.
What is that sound? Is that your weapon?
I will bring justice to these two, but I need you to stop the Ekatohires before it kills us all. Go!
Yeah, I didn't think Poseidon was a bad guy. I just thought Poseidon was ignorant. That's where I was. I was like, Poseidon is just ignorant. Dear Lord. Goodness gracious. Last boss, baby. Let's go. Oh, wow. What the?
Are those people? We need to avoid this experiment. I can't get too close.
Just gonna spam a little bit of that. Hell. Oh, he stunned me and ran. Ow. stank on your attacks, but... Oh! Ow! 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 That is what we call the Wombo combo. Ow. 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 Let's break away from him. Let's get out of that zone. Dog's just chucking these dudes at me. Ow.
The only one dying is you.
Creepy girl. Poison on him. Too many zombinos gathering up on me. Time to. Run. Not our fight. Really a good idea putting some points into my health and armor. And melee damage reduction. I think that hit, which is weird considering he's 20 feet tall. Just annoying that like everything just kind of not bumping me away, and I'm like, all right, bro, all right, I get it. Oh, Cassandra, you fucking asshat, dude. I know for a fact that the overpower ability will auto-lock to typically the closest target to you, and the fact that she was standing next to him but then decided to swing the overpower in the opposite direction is so frustrating. I cannot use power attack. I can't use my heavy attack because he is just going to knock me out of it every single time. Just overpower. Big damage. Shoot some arrows because I might use the bow a little bit more before done. We're getting some adrenaline back. Sandra, can you fucking dodge, bro? God damn. Doink. 1 versus 100. Defeat the Hecadonkiris. However you pronounce that. That's a doozy of war.
Honor the fallen by wielding their fear.
Fursive. That was an okay boss fight. Getting doinked around every 3 seconds was
You really
not my favorite, but
the greatest of the humans and of my people.
Where's Juno and Etta?
Imprisoned for now, but they will not stop.
If imprisonment won't stop them, then leave them alone in a room with me. I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
And what would that prove? That you're as cruel as Juno and her husband?
I don't intend to prove anything. I intend to stop this and save those that suffered because of your hubris.
So in the end, you brought judgment to Atlantis after all. Very well, Gastis. Do you still have Cerberus' device?
thanks, I love being blind.
I didn't tell you everything about your stuff. It is a bridge between your two selves. But by coupling it with the powers of the devices you retrieved from the Cerberus and the Gatochires, we can end Atlantis' cycle forever.
I wasn't just awakening my sixth sense. I was unlocking the power to destroy the entire city.
In the wrong hands, the staff has the power to destroy everything. That is why you, and only you, could be its keeper.
You act like you knew this would happen.
I'm tired, just as you are. I waited many cycles for Atlantis' final judgment to come. I only wish it had come sooner. Think of the suffering it would have prevented.
If we do this, you and your sons...
My family have had generations to show kindness, modesty, temperance. We refused. And in so doing, this choice was made by us as much as by you.
The humans in this city don't deserve to die.
When we do this, the horns will wail and the animals will be set free. Humans in the Borimos Ring will know to take their boats. I assure you, they will escape.
If we sink the city, but I'm in it, then I die too.
No. You are the keeper of the stuff. It will protect you. Unfortunately for you, now is not your time.
You said it yourself. Juno and Aida will never stop. I've seen those laboratories, the experiments in them. There's only one way to end the suffering here. Destroy this place.
I like how, like, the humans know to escape, but I like how all the Isu just kind of hang out. All the Isu are like, yeah, I guess we're just gonna die. What? I was about to say, I was like, you could give that to me, but I technically already have it, so.
My one wish is that I had more time to learn from you. In time, I may have learned to be more human.
Here, Poseidon.
You want to enhance your play with cool items? No, that doesn't enhance nothing for me. I'm not giving you any more money.
Keeper of the Staff, your trials are over.
Back in the throne room.
Tell me, now that you have seen the fate of Atlantis, how do you feel?
You want to know how I'm feeling? I'm tired, Alethea.
Your burden is great, Keeper. The staff will replenish your physical body, but with time, you must learn that your strength comes from within.
So what was all this?
What you have experienced are echoes of memories, distorted, but no less real.
Whose memories?
The issue. Some were even my own. In my time as the Castis, I also tried to bring balance to Atlantis, but it wasn't enough.
You?
And now you.
Huh.
My trials forced me to reunite with my grandfather, Phoebe, Brasidas, even Elpinor.
And in so doing, you passed a valuable trial. The staff has the power to prolong life. That is not your role. You must learn to say goodbye again and again, but let death take what it will from this world.
Were they real?
They are with you always, so yes. In time you must let them go, but that will be another trial.
Alright, so this is... She's actually going to explain what each one of the realms was meant for as a lesson for Cassandra. So obviously meeting people from her life and other people's memories were put there to help her understand that she has to live a very long time. She's gonna have to let people go. She's gonna have to understand that she's going to outlive everybody she knows and cares about.
My trials in Elysium brought destruction and rebellion.
Not due to you, but Persephone. She was a ruler who controlled her domain through extreme order. In so doing, you saw that her rule was doomed to failure.
Turn this up a little bit.
In the underworld, I was forced to endure a realm of pure chaos.
Indeed. Hades was a king who invited that chaos, and devastation came with it. But know this. You will be forced to endure far worse suffering before your death has come.
Elysium and the underworld were doomed. But in Atlantis, I almost thought Poseidon and I could do some good.
Yet there you discovered the issue as we really were. Flawed. No matter how many times I have seen that echo of memory, my home always meets destruction.
I'm ready to leave. You coming? We are entwined after all.
You saw Persephone rule through order, Hades through chaos, and even had a taste of being a ruler yourself in Atlantis.
She wasn't a ruler.
It was a disaster.
The sheriff.
You have seen there is no path to power for the Keeper. In the staff, you have the ability to bring this world to its knees, but that is not your role. You must use your strength to restrain the power of the staff, to guard it, to keep.
My mother once told me I was sent by the gods to protect this world. I gave her my word. And now, I give my word to you.
And what of your word, heir of memories? You must wake up and redeem yourself before it's too late, or it will be you who tears this world apart. Now wake. The interloper has found you. Wake! Now!
Thanks, Alethea. You're a good alarm clock.
No! Where are you?
Talking to yourself, Layla Hassan? Clearly the Isu artifact has had quite the effect on you. You're going mad.
Hi, Otto.
Mr.
Haven't
Berg,
seen you in a while.
you finally showed up.
Most impressive. I knew if anyone could discover this place, it was you. But you left Abstergo before you could be assigned this mission.
Sigma 6 found it just fine after you tapped into our comm signal. We know it was you.
Correct. What you don't know is that I've been listening in for much longer. Ever since you found the Book of Herodotus, from Templar research I'm sure you stole.
Abstergo are murderers, and you're nothing but their killing machine.
A righteous claim. And what of the Sigma team I dispatched earlier to find you? You killed them.
Well, you let one live.
Look, I saw your files in the Abstergo database. I know about Alina. If you knew what the staff could do for her...
Don't say a word about her.
Then forget it! I was trying to compromise.
No compromising. The artifact is coming with me.
I cannot wait to see what sort of
You had
bullshit
no right to do what you
happens
did
here.
to Deanna. You should have come after me.
You're always next on the list. I'll check you off today.
You're a real Yahomar, so this is over.
Indeed. The world outside is coming to its inevitable end. Whose side you're on won't matter anymore. Come. Hand over the staff.
It does matter. I'll always be an assassin. And if you want the staff, you're gonna have to take it from me.
First Victoria. Now, admit it. You can't handle the power of the artifact.
Yeah, because he should... This should be a very humdrum fight. Let's be honest. Like, Otto, yeah, he's a skilled fighter, but like...
Wanna know my favorite thing about the staff?
Don't gloat.
It's the... immortality.
Petty to the end.
The thing is, Mr. Berg, I don't care if you live or die. You just gotta get out of my way. Face it, Templar's lost.
Wow. She actually did something smart for once. He's literally one of the most dangerous people the Templars have. That is one of the smartest things you could have done.
Altair 2, come in. Altair 2, come in. Atlantis has been compromised.
I liked...
Alethea? Alethea! Okay, think, Layla. Your comms are broken. How do you get help?
Oh. Oh, I really don't care.
Vic, I can't do this without you. I try to hide it, but I'm scared. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm alone. I need you. Please, come back. Send me a sign, at least. Anything.
I like how the subtitles are messed up. They were like inside of each other.
Your earpiece.
Yeah, you took it off a dead body.
Can anyone hear me?
Victoria, we've been trying to find a way to force communication. First, we lost everyone's vitals, and
Elena.
then...
It's me.
Layla? How? This is Victoria's channel. Where is she? What's been happening down there? Did you finish the trials?
Yes, we have the staff. I finished our trials, but...
That's incredible! An actual Isu artifact in assassin control. This changes everything.
I'm not in control, Elena, and nothing's changed. Also, Berg is the interloper. He's in the throne room with me. Look, I'll explain everything, but the Templars know what we're doing, and they're after us. I need you to get me out of here.
With you? Are you safe?
We fought. He passed out, but he's stable. Please don't make me check on him.
You didn't kill him.
No. He's still alive.
Why?
Sit tight, Layla.
Why?
We're coming for you,
You just
but
jammed a spear through his back.
what are you gonna do?
Until you get here, I'm going back into the Animus. There are a lot of people to say goodbye to.
It's lame as shit. It's lame, dude. Fucking lame. Lame! Just ship me back out in Kefalonia? Interesting point. And look, it's the final mission. I think they gave me, like, what, the Crown of Poseidon? 50% damage when contact with... That is what we call Dookie. Look. We got, about 40 minutes. Actually, I got pissed. Give me 1 second. I really gotta pee. I've been holding it for this last little bit. All right, we got a little bit more. Let's commence to jiggling. This quest, by the way, popped up pretty early in the game. I don't know why this quest was here, like, super early, but...
Care to visit paradise, Mistios? Paradise? Does the boat go to Elysium?
Wait, is she actually wearing the crown in the cutscene?
Work and all play. A vacation destination.
That's weird. She's never wore any of the crowns in the
Well, a
cutscenes.
state of mind where your only responsibility is to get much needed rest. It's a new concept. It does sound tempting. There are no clearer waters than off the coast of Corfu. How about soldiers? Criminals? People. That's who I really need a break from. If there are, they're too busy relaxing. Can I interest you in today's passage? It's just what I need. Vacation. For a couple of days, at least. Then step aboard. Your next destination, bliss.
That's weird, because never once has any of the headgear appeared in any of the cutscenes. Apparently the crown of Poseidon is... No? The regular crowns? They take those off too. Six months later.
If she's not here, Van Averson, we may as well give up. If I have not given up on reading your manuscript on the dirt varieties in Pesari, then I'm not giving up on you.
Jesus, Cassandra.
On the roof door.
Cassandra, what are you doing out there?
What does it look like? I'm on vacation.
You've been in the sun too long. You're more bronze than an urn. Come down here.
Nonsense. I'm taking in the air. Much needed rest. Okay, bye.
What if I told you a mythical treasure awaits, huh? What say you then?
Nothing I haven't heard before.
Well, but an expert like you will find it in no time. The Adrestia needs a tune-up, and I could use the drachmi. Help an old friend.
So they've been looking for her for 6 months.
For all time's sake.
All right. Just keep your heat-ons on.
Not as quick on her feet anymore, is she?
Hey!
What's all this about treasure?
Only the most exciting thing to happen to you in ages!
I've had enough excitement for a lifetime.
This was the last place we thought to look for you on Corfu. What have you been doing all on your own?
Chilling.
Nothing, dear Herodotus. And I've had the time of my life. Napping in the day, stargazing at night, and as much wine as I can swallow.
That's quite unlike you.
The old Cassandra, maybe. But the new Cassandra has never felt better.
Not retiring, are you?
As long as there's trouble in this world, I don't see that happening.
I've never seen you with a face so sour. Come on now. Everybody loves treasure.
I'm not really in the mood. I'm a little... preoccupied.
Not in the mood? Now you're definitely not acting like yourself.
What's so bad about that?
Brother, I
I'm
just
fine.
destroyed
Really,
Atlantis.
I just needed to be alone for a while. To think about what's become of my life and to get away from everyone. No offense.
None taken.
It's true. The burdens you've carried have been heavy.
If anyone can shoulder them, it's Cassandra. You just need a little distraction from the weight. Say you'll do it. Come on the hunt. for the Adrestia. For me.
All right. We'll hunt for treasure. To put some drachmi in your pocket.
That's our Mistios! Oh, the loot will be enough for a whole new ship! Legends say there are delicate linens woven by goddesses, ancient scrolls, one-of-a-kind wares from a far-off land.
Let's not get too carried away.
I like how Herodotus
Brent,
is
I
here
won't spoil any
as well.
surprises. You'll find clues around the island that will lead to treasures beyond imagination.
If it's so legendary, I'm surprised no one's found it yet.
They've tried for hundreds of years. Well, less than that, but no one has discovered it. Not until we do today.
We'll see. The only thing this island has a lot of is sand. And pirates. I'll go get my gear.
Retrieve a year from the hideout. Motherfucker, are you? Oh, dude, we're not doing all this today. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not, dude. An entire new fucking region? Nah, bro. There is 30 minutes left to stream. I will do what I can, and after that, it's in God's hands after that. You know what? Do I even want to start this? Because, like, it's a whole area, dude. Oh, I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to fucking do this at all. I don't. Like, I'm done. I have no urge to do this. No rest for the Misios. Alright. I'll pop down here, I'll grab my gear, and I'm gonna mull it over in my brain for a second.
With all my old things here,
Jesus
I
Christ.
forget about them. All the people I've met, it's like they follow me around. Physically and in my head. This sculptor had nothing on Phidias.
I'm on fire! Cassandra, let me roll, you idiot! Cool, that was really an excellent torch placement. Let's be so for real right now. I'm looting my own shit.
I can't look at the spear without thinking of Brasidas.
Sandra, did you never think to come down here and clean?
I was hoping to not need these for a while.
Time to get back in shape.
Or I can just end the game however I want. It's really not the end of the world. Like, I could do this on my own.
That should do it. Let's see about these clues.
I don't want to fucking stream this anymore. I'm being dead serious. I've played this game. I don't want to play it anymore. Like, I'm at the point of I'm burnt out on it. So if I do play it, it's going to be on my own, not streaming. And probably a couple weeks from now. All right. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. I'm cutting off here, guys. It's no good for me to sit here and continue playing this when I don't want to play it right now. Like, I am burnt out on this game. I've played a lot of it. and I'm ready to move on to new things. I am okay leaving the game here. I'm dead serious. I'm perfectly happy with it. The reason I can say that, and the reason I mean it, is because the writing to this game has not gotten me anything. The writing in this game is, I don't think it's good, and there's nothing else that this game could do that would get me super excited for anything. The writing is the weakest part of this entire game, and I'm just tired. I'm ready for new things. I'm ready to move on from Assassin's Creed. I'm ready to leave it behind and look forward to Odyssey in the future and all the new games and all the new stuff I have planned for the channel. But I think I need to put Cassandra's story to rest right now, because this is too much, and I'm noticing in my content as well, it's not good for the content, it's not good for the viewer if I'm not really enjoying it. So I'm done. I'm done with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have enjoyed this game tremendously, but this is our 26th stream. We've streamed this game for 123 hours. 123 hours. And at this point, playing this last area and just experiencing more of the same is not going to do anything for me. It's not going to do anything for me, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I've hit the point where I don't care about this island. I don't care about the story on it. We did Atlantis, we did everything, and I'm just to the point where I'm like, cool. I've experienced this game. I had fun experiencing it. As I've said, this is not a good Assassin's Creed game, and I'm going to stand by it. Origins, I said the same thing. Origins and Odyssey are not good Assassin's Creed games. They're good open-world action RPGs. That's what they are. And Odyssey had the unfortunate technicality of having a very weak story and characters that I struggled to care for, except for a couple of them. And that, once you get to the end, and I experienced the ending, and we did the first DLC, and we did the second DLC, and I'm just like, I do not care about any of these characters. I care about Cassandra, you know what I mean? Because, like, of course, she's the main character, and I spent the most time with her. I don't meet a character, do 2 missions with them, and then they die, and then Cassandra's all sad, and then I care about them all of a sudden. I don't. The whole her having a family thing, that really did nothing for me. Like, I understand it. I get why they did it, but at the same time, I'm just like, that is fine. It's an important plot point to show that, you know, Cassandra's lineage carried on. It's important to show that, like, hey, you're going to outlive your children, your children's children, your children's children's children, you know. So, like, I get it. I understand it. And then, of course, the Legacy of the First Blade is there to essentially show you, like, very early, like, some of the teachings for the assassins. And they brought Juno for a second to kind of show her, blah, blah, blah. But the connection to the wider Assassin's Creed, like, story is really threadbare. And I feel like this entire game, all of Odyssey, was to make Layla relevant. I believe that in the core of my being, that this entire game was because they introduced Layla in Origins. People didn't really like her. They did very little with her in Origins, which I think that was their fault. I think if you spend a little bit more time with Layla in Origins, you may have liked her a little bit more. But then all of a sudden they're pushing Layla super fucking hard in this game, and I'm like, you're trying too hard now. You're trying too hard. So this game gave me the impression that they realized they didn't do enough of Layla, and then they overdid it in this game. And this game, I think, suffered for that plot point. I think if Layla was just there to help guide Cassandra's story a little bit, that would have been fine. But I certainly feel like they overdid it with Layla. They pushed her way too hard. And in the end, it made Cassandra's story feel less grand in my eyes. At least to me, that's how I feel. I feel like it detracted from Cassandra's entire story. The fact that Layla got pushed in the end. And, like, I get it. I get that Cassandra's alive and hands the staff over to Layla, and it's like, oh my god, dude. I just struggled to care about the plot for this game. And about the only thing I cared about was destroying the cult, which was fun. I enjoyed that. But in the end, you get very little from it. You get very little. It's like the cult's destroyed. Whoop-de-doo. Otherwise, the exploration, the world was fun. Combat was good for the most part. There were some weird spikes and a couple of annoying enemies. I will say fighting some of the bigger enemies when you fought like the Minotaur and the Cyclopses, and of course the last boss of Atlantis. I definitely feel like the combat for Assassin's Creed doesn't do well when fighting large enemies like that. It just doesn't... It didn't feel particularly great. I mean, the fights were fine. But the problem is like, Assassin's Creed's usually known for, like, it's snappy, get in, take targets out, get done. Having a long, drawn-out fight with an enemy that is just tanking damage is not as fun for me. I did not find it enjoyable in a lot of cases. And yet again, the difficulty spikes per chapter in Atlantis was super weird too. And it's all because they gave you an insane amount of, ability points and stuff like that. And in the end, it didn't feel like it amounted to anything because of how the game's basic. If you have the default balancing on, it didn't matter. I should have, early on, and I said this earlier, changed my balancing so enemies could fall further behind me in level. Because gear, if you find a piece of gear you like, you could always upgrade it. So that never mattered to me. And in fact, we hit, like, I found the armor set I've been using for the whole game. I essentially got it around level 40, and I've carried it with me since because I liked it. I liked all the perks on them, and it's worked really well for me. So yeah, it's I should have changed the balancing so that enemies, I could get stronger than them, so I could actually feel like Cassandra is a badass, and like I could have jumped into a crowd of enemies and wasted them quickly. And that's on me. I should have did it earlier. I was lazy and I didn't do it. Where I feel like in Origins, I hit a point where I was really strong, and I felt like I could just absolutely mob enemies really well, and that one was on me. So that's me. But also, as I'm just saying, I found the default scaling not to my taste. I should have changed it. Kept saying, everybody kept reminding me, and I didn't do it. So, but yeah, otherwise, Odyssey was a fun time. It was a good journey. But I think it's time Odyssey gets some rest. Cassandra needs some rest. I need some rest, and I'm looking forward to further adventures in the Assassin's Creed universe after a short break. I need a break. We all need a break. Yet again, this whole journey of playing all the Assassin's Creed games has been extremely fun. The channel's grown a lot since we started doing it, so it's always kind of sad to bring a game to a close. Because, I mean, 26 streams? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? That's a lot of Assassin's Creed, guys. We've been playing it pretty heavy for the last couple of months. Of course, I've been unemployed, so I've been streaming it a lot more. And I probably probably should have taken a break at some point and taken like a week off from playing Assassin's Creed. I think that would have benefited me heavily. Yet again, that is my mistake once more. But otherwise, I don't begrudge it. This was a good time. As I said, this is a good game. I had a lot of fun. And I look forward to Valhalla in the future. As I said, there's a lot of stuff coming up. We got a lot happening. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. We're starting something really cool this week. I'm being kind of cagey about it and hush hush just because like I'm going to work on getting all my streams set up for the week. Probably going to take a couple of days off from streaming. I'm going to take tomorrow is Memorial Day here in the States, so I'm going to take that off. We don't stream on Tuesdays, and I'll probably be back Wednesday for whatever we're streaming next. Friday is when we're going to start kind of our next major series. And I think I got something short for Wednesday, Thursday. I think that'll be fun. I got something for that. So I got something nice and short for Wednesday, Thursday, and then we will be back Friday swinging. I got something really big planned, and I think everybody's gonna like it. So appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Sorry to disappoint anybody for not doing this deal, this ending mission, this ending area, but I don't have it in me. But it's been a long road. I still have some content to go through, so you guys might still see some shorts pop up on the channel for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've caught up dramatically on a lot of that, so hallelujah. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm feeling a sense of profound achievement and accomplishment, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next adventure.